your thing. Flee that nest. Find your inspiration. Seize that moment. Be extraordinary. Spread your wings. Mazda. Feel alive.
I'll shoot you an estimate as soon as I get back to the office.
Hey, I can help you do that right now. Hi Thrive.
Right.
Yep, I'm the all-in-one management software built for small business. Hi Thrive. Ow. Get started for free at thrive.com.
Looks like a potato.
We're under attack!
Those are the winners of the Bud Light sweepstakes.
Let us welcome our friends!
Snap the code and play. Look for a chance to win a royal getaway.
Swiss lovers, meet bacon lovers. The new Bacon and Swiss Sourdough King. 2 flame-grilled patties, thick-cut bacon, smoky sauce, melted Swiss cheese, and a toasted sourdough bun. The new Bacon and Swiss Sourdough King, or the breakfast sourdough sandwiches, only at Burger King.
Because chaos happens to your floors, get life-proof flooring from the Home Depot. It's 100% life-proof and 0% worried. Get free installation on any carpet $699 or more, only from the Home Depot.
On the next Throwback Thursday, I'll look back at the most memorable moments of John Gruden's career.
That's the ball game. Buccaneers win.
Throwback Thursday, John Gruden, Thursday at 8 on NFL Network.
BMW, the ultimate driving machine. During the BMW Summer On Sales event, receive a credit of up to $3,000 on select models.
With ProPilot Assist and the all-new Nissan Rogue, you can let go of the stress of driving. And with the best price guarantee at Jeff Schmidt Nissan, let us eliminate the stress of buying.
Lease the Nissan Rogue for just $177 a month. The Sentra, impressive in and out, now just $129 a month. Plus, save up to $5,000 on all in-stock 2018 Altimas.
All of this with our 72-hour exchange policy and $1,000 more for your trade. Experience the advantage and go to jeffdeals.com.
We love having guests here join us at the breakfast table, but this next guest, he is one of our absolute favorites.
We could not be more thrilled and more happy to have on one of the best coaches in the NFL, the man at the helm of the Houston Texans. He has led them to 2 AFC South titles and 3 winning seasons in his 4 years as head coach. Honored to have him as our first guest in our new studio. Coach Bill O'Brien, welcome to Good Morning Football.
Thanks, guys. I didn't even know that you were in a new studio. It looks beautiful, and I appreciate you guys having me on.
And we appreciate you joining us. Look, you guys are coming off rookie minicamp. We get excited about just seeing guys in T-shirts and shorts running around. But from a coaching standpoint, what do you get out of rookie minicamp, and what were those past 2 days like down there in Houston?
It's really a good time for us to be able to teach our philosophy, talk to these guys about what our culture is all about, and obviously get some football done, X's and O's wise. But it's really a teaching camp. I think these guys came in this weekend and really did a good job of trying to take the assignments from the meeting room to the practice field, and we were able to get a little bit better. And now this morning here, now we incorporate the rookies in with the veterans, and that's really an exciting time of the year.
Coach, you have an interesting rookie camp going on because you didn't have any first or second rounders there after trading those picks for Deshaun Watson, which is money very well spent in my opinion. But you still have kind of a cool class, an interesting one, including
A tight end, Jordan Akins, you took in the 3rd round out of UCF. He's 26 years old, played minor league baseball in the Rangers system. Whether it's he or anybody else, who are the players the fans should be keeping an eye on in your rookie camp this weekend?
Yeah, Jordan was a guy that we had in the Senior Bowl. I tell everybody, you really don't want to be coaching in the Senior Bowl every year, but I think if you can do it once, it is a good opportunity for you because, you really get a chance to coach these guys and see them work on the practice field. And we were able to coach Jordan and saw some things that we really liked, and when he was available in the draft, we felt like that was a real good value pick. And Justin Reed, we picked in the 3rd round with the 68th pick, and he's a really smart guy. Came in here this weekend, did a nice job. Kiki Kuti, receiver from Texas Tech, really like what he did in college, and obviously came here this weekend and really picked up the system pretty well this weekend for what we were teaching. So we're excited about all the guys. Had 8 draft picks. We think they can all help us some way, shape, or form. So it's like I said earlier, it's an exciting time for us here right now.
It's all about rookie camp, but I want to talk about a veteran who's not even on your team, Coach, because you see, this guy, Des Bryant, he's still out there, and the second he was released from the Cowboys, some of your teammates or your guys were actually tweeting about him, even with brilliant photoshops like DeAndre Hopkins saying, hey, Des Bryant, you look nice in a Texans uniform. Tyrann Mathieu, come to Houston, bro. So I got to ask you, any chance that we see Des in a Texans uniform next year?
Some of those guys might be pretty good assistant GMs. When they're giving us their advice. No, look, we evaluate it every day, just like every team in the NFL looks at their roster, looks at what's out there, constantly talking about things that may help you improve your team. Des Bryant, obviously, he's had a great career, and look, there's going to be a lot of guys out there. Do they fit? Are they the type of person that you want in your locker room? All those different things. And so these are constant discussions, not just with one player, but with all the players. And I think that's what every team does during the offseason. So we're no different than any other team, and we're always going to try to do what's best for our team.
All right, Coach, I know what's best for your team, and that's Deshaun Watson. And he got off to an unprecedented start last season. More touchdown passes through 6 starts than any rookie in NFL history. Now, you've been around a lot of QBs. You coached Tom Brady, who, by the way, Deshaun Watson came on the show and said, I'm chasing the GOAT. What is it about Deshaun that sets him apart? What's special? What's something about him that we don't get to necessarily see?
Yeah, that's a great question, Nate. I mean, I don't even know where to begin with that because there are a lot of different things that I've noticed over the year and a half that I've been involved with him, and really it's his intelligence, it's his poise, it's his hunger to learn. He really has a passion for football. He has a passion for trying to get better every day. He has a phrase himself that he talks about, which is trying to get 1% better every single day. And I think that's the philosophy that he brings into the locker room. He's got a real good way about him. Fun guy to coach. Look forward to meeting with him every day and working with him on the field. And he's doing a good job in his rehab. I think he's on schedule to be able to participate in training camp, and we're excited about that. And we've had a good 4-week session with him here in the off-season program, looking to continue that and finish off the off-season in a good way.
He's not the only guy you're excited to have back on the field. You get J.J. Watt back now. He's saying he's focused on his rehab. He's feeling great, but there's still some speculation out there surrounding his health. So are you concerned at all about what you can get out of J.J. going forward?
Not at all, Kay. I think, look, when I see him every day, he's in here early, stays late. He's doing a lot of great things, both on and off the field relative to being able to be back and ready to go. Obviously, we're not going to rush any of our injured guys. Those guys are right on schedule. JJ's doing a great job with his rehab. I see him every single day, and I've said this time and time again. This is a guy that's one of the best players to ever play the game, and I would never bet against J.J. Watt. He's going to be back. He's going to be at full strength, and he's going to help us win a lot of games.
Coach, I'm going to go off script here. I was supposed to ask about the division outlook, but it's something that you said with Nate with Deshaun Watson, and I just got to think about the last few months that we've been coming off of where we picked apart these prospects in the media and on the show. 5 quarterbacks, we dissected them like frogs. We did the same thing last year with Watson and Mahomes and Trubisky. A year removed now from drafting Deshaun Watson. Explain to the audience just how important it is to have that quarterback and sometimes getting up picks and why you go and get that guy, because how that could set your franchise up for the future.
I mean, I don't think you can quantify how important it is. I mean, it's so important. I mean, I think that position on any team is, carries the dreams, the hopes of the organization. And then when you have a guy that you feel like can do those things, can be a great guy off the field for you, obviously be great on the field for you, has a passion for being a great teammate, trying to get better every single day, obviously has the talent to play at the highest level, that means a lot to your organization. It's the hardest position in football to evaluate, guys. Very, very difficult to evaluate. You know, when you look at them in college, you're not sure, exactly what maybe their coach is telling them in that system. When you interview them, you're trying to teach them some things that maybe you'll do with them, see how they pick that up. You just have to do the best job you can of spending time with the person, with making sure that you know everything you can know about that person. And when you feel it in your gut and your organization feels it, then you go ahead and make that pick. But it's a very, very important position on any team in the NFL.
Well, as four people who talk about football every morning, Coach, we have a lot of dreams and hopes for Deshaun Watson, too. We cannot wait to see him on the field again. I want to show you a clip of yourself, Coach. Most of these head coaches on the sideline get really amped up. Oh, yeah, Coach, we got something for you, Bill. Here we go. You see coaches go nuts when their team scores the touchdowns. Pete Carroll throws a party. We certainly can't wait to see your guy Mike Vrabel do his thing when they score, intense guys. But in a game against the Browns last year, you, Coach, were not exactly thrilled after a couple of touchdowns by your guys. Take a look.
God. 3rd and goal from the 3. Deshaun fakes the gift, throws to the end zone. Caught DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston.
I don't think we're in the right formation there.
Was it?
No. I don't think we're in the right formation. That should have been 8 sniff, right? 8 sniff.
Braxton Miller in motion. They flip it to Braxton, running to the corner. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Yeah, he did a little flip.
Braxton, you got to hang on to the ball. Good job. You got to hang on to the ball. They review all these. The ball should never leave your hand ever again.
All right, Coach. So
talk about it.
People might be watching and saying, I know it's a tough gig. I know you're competitive. Can we have 5 seconds before we talk 8 sniff? I mean, we scored 6 points. What would you say to those people? Talk about 8 sniff. Come on.
Well, I'm telling you, if I was to get into the details of what 8, 9 sniff, 2 sniff, 3 sniff means, I mean, we'd be here all day. But the only thing I'll tell you is I can't take credit for the name sniff. We have other names that are a little bit odd, but those are things that our staff comes up with, and I'm passing the buck to our staff. That's kind of the way they wanted to call that.
That's on them.
That's what we did. I'm putting that on them.
Look, Coach, I get it, man. Sometimes I clean the whole kitchen. There's 1 cup left. My wife comes over. She says, you didn't get the cup. I'm like, but the kitchen's clean. I get it, though, Coach, man. It's all right. I like that you have attention to detail even after the successful plays. Now, you also seem pretty stressed and intense on the sidelines. Coach, we're breaking it all down today. Let's take a look.
Oh, God, he went the wrong way. What is he doing? I didn't go that way. No, that's a penalty. It's holding.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, Coach, I feel you. I've been there. There's a lot of arms crossing and touching the face. So forget about that. What do you do off the field to relax a little bit? What does Bill do to chill?
I think the number one thing is family, Nate. I spend a lot of time with my wife, Colleen, and my sons, Jack and Michael, especially in the off season. I think that's the big thing for me is try to be with my family as much as I can. And we had a great Mother's Day yesterday, and hopefully we have a great vacation when it comes up, and try to spend as much time with my family as possible.
Coach, we talk about all 32 teams on this show. There's going to be no team we're more excited about than the 2018 Houston Texans. Excited for you. Coach O'Brien, thank you for joining Good Morning Football, and happy Mother's Day to Colleen. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.